Did I hear you yelling in here?
Hey.
Good work, man. Good work.
What's going on?
I'm just keeping our date, you know.
Yeah.
I don't get many these days, so
How do you like it?
I can't complain.
Can't complain.
Would you feel better if I did?
Maybe sometimes.
You know, the typical attitude, right? People are usually never happy no matter how much you put yourself out or how much you do for them. So,
It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work on that girl.
it looks good.
We decided to go with the black fin on the back of it to separate it and go with your bumpers. Did you notice that instead of the blue?
No, I didn't notice, but while I'm looking at it, I got the light right over me in my eyes, right?
Everybody that comes here is like, oh, what are you guys doing with that? Oh, that's pretty cool. Right?
Well,
It looks really good.
I've put a lot of work into it, and it's nice that you guys made it, you know, finally come together.
Yeah.
Because I've had a bunch of jerking around, like I originally took it to Terry, like for the stuff that you guys did now, and he was all talk and didn't actually do it. And you know, like it's gone to Bruce Custom Fabricating for the rear bumper, and that's who did that. Pardon?
Nice job on the bumpers.
Oh, the other one, it comes from ARB.
The front one?
Yeah, they're an Australian company. I had to order it all the way through California. It had to come from Australia to begin with. But they're big on Suzuki parts. They do huge, like if you look up the Suzuki off-road stuff, you'll find them. They do huge rock crawling equipment.
Yeah, yeah.
And they do the air lockers, and their air lockers are incredible.
Huh.
I wouldn't get into doing all four wheels in the air locker system. I'd only do the rear wheels because they recommend replacing the front drive system with a Toyota axle. But when I first came and you didn't have it all together, and I was looking at the color, I was realizing it's pretty close to the other parts car I have.
Oh.
I already have a rear fin that's basically broke the same as that one was, same crack in it, but it's blue.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty close to fitting in with that color. But yeah, I like the black detailing, so I won't complain.
Yeah, it looks really good. Yeah, it totally changed the looks of the vehicle. I'll paint it up for sure.
So Randy's getting advertising out of it?
Yeah. Everybody likes it.
Well, I've already, I took the pictures the other day when I came,
Yeah.
and so I've already added them to the collection, so you can see where, you know, before that fiberglass was put on the front and that little piece of fiberglass was put on the back and all that kind of stuff. And then now at the bottom is the two pictures of the front and the side of it being fully painted and what you guys had done. So you can see the progress now and people are seeing it. So they're already seeing that. You're waiting to paint again?
I'm just taking a break before I gotta start sanding this side.
Ah. Well, I noticed this looks like what I saw on the driveway the other day when I was
Yeah,
here.
it was down the bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to strip all the paint off of it. Fix a few dings and rust spots.
I thought maybe you were, paint shift, and you were waiting for Randy to finish his position, and then you were going to take over as the paint shift.
Yeah.
You got your boss, you alright?
I got some.
Good one up.
Not many, but there's some. You gotta go back to the house and get some.
And me and Dad had to fix that all up, eh? Remember all the cracks that was in that?
Corner busted.
I didn't look at the front of it. I
all
walked along
crumbled.
the side. I didn't look at the
You get-
front.
So we coated it with fiberglass.
It was cracked here, cracked right
Made a whole
there,
new panel.
and all through in here.
Well, I had a good chat with your mom the other day, and she asked me, "Is it finished?" I said, "Well, not according to what he said." I didn't know what to say to her, right?
A couple more things left.
I told her, I said, "I'm not going to complain. I'm, happy with how it's progressed. So wherever he ends up, I'll be happy with it. Maybe we'll end up talking about more just to get it finished to where I wanted to get it done to. Like, the clutch really needs a little bit of take up in it. Because if I put the floor mat in, I can't put the clutch down enough to start the damn thing. So it's either slipped and been retightened, or it's stretched a whole bunch, which I don't honestly know the truth of. And then there's also, I want to go get that header from Cal Mini. I always want to call them Calamini, but it's Cal Mini.
Where's that?
They're in the States.
Oh, yeah?
And they make a stainless steel direct bolt-on header that will actually probably just take the existing exhaust that is there,
Yeah.
and I can just pull the manifold connection that's there off and put this in the place of it, and then I get the header performance. It's a shorty header, but it's stainless steel, so that's why it's a little, it's not $200 or $300. It's
The wrap
400.
replace it.
Pardon?
You'll have to replace it after you put it on.
Probably, yes. Comes with the gasket, comes with bolts. So I figured it's worth it, and it'll give me the extra little bit of performance. Because I think you noticed I took the fan off the engine, right? And put that electric fan on there,
Yeah.
which, is supposed to give me a bit of performance. But what they've got, I think they call them the M16 or M15 engines, Suzuki engines now, the 4 cylinders. They're up to about 125 horsepower now off the factory.
Is that right?
So if I put that header on there now, after I've done the fan and that kind of stuff, and with the oil cooler, I should be able to get pretty close to that now without even replacing that. And like, that engine is the original engine. It's only got that 80,000 K on it. But when I got that thing, I don't think they'd ever replace the damn gas filter on the damn thing. And when I pulled that off, it was like I was digging into an outhouse from 30 years ago.
It has good panels on it.
Which panels do you mean?
Like doors and quarter panels and fenders. Not all rotted out at all. It's in really decent shape.
Well, it's a little rough under the floor.
Yeah, a little rough under the floor though.
Where you put your feet in the winter, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they had the mats in it, so I don't know how that happened, but yeah, it's a little rough in that region. So maybe the mats got added later.
Yeah, holding all the moisture and rotted it out.
Yeah, exactly. But if you look at the demonstration with the lockers, those damn things go.
Hey, girl.